Morning everyone, happy 19th of December. Are you ready? Shall we do it? On the 19th day of Christmas, YouTube gave to thee my final pin tag. Ooh-wee, ooh-wee, ooh-wee. Did you hear that? Hit it, Mickey! Excited, you ready for this? I love saying this bit. Ready? Ready? Morning everyone, how are you? Can you believe it's the 19th of December? Can you? And it's a special day for me, the 19th. It's the day that I met my Phil. So I'll put a photo in here. This was our wedding day. This wasn't the day we met. But yeah, this was the day we actually met, back in 1991. Am I right? He's there. It was 1991. That was the year we met. So today I've got my final pin tag. We've got so many holiday ones and I've fallen so far behind. So I promise this is the last one, but I do really enjoy doing them. So yeah, but before we do that, shall we do the advent calendars, shall we? You ready? So, 19th. You think it's a pair of Mickey's shorts, then you realise it's actually a chocolate pudding, well, a treacle pudding. But if you turn it up that way, look, I thought it was like, what? I don't know, again, I'm throwing my chocolate on the floor. You know, the red bits and then the yellow bits. I thought it was that. I'm going to rescue the chocolate again. Oh dear, what am I like? Chocolate, tea, Magic Kingdom, we're out again today. It's really dark and dreary at the moment over here. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely. Right. Chocolate done. Animators. So, who is in door 19? Now, this one feels like quite a big parcel. I keep forgetting his name. It's the reindeer out of Frozen. So, I'm going to put the name down below. I'm not actually going to say it. I think it's Sven, but I could be wrong. So I'm going to check it out and then I'm going to put the name underneath. Can't believe I can't get these names right. Oh, but isn't he lovely? Look at that nose. Oh, isn't he lovely? I'm loving these. Hello, Mr. Reindeer. Sorry, I'm not really sure of your name, but I'll know it and it'll be here. So there you go. Got your name right. No cheating involved. So there we go. So that's that one. Right, pin. What have we got on my anniversary? The anniversary of the day we met. 19. Ah, right. Well, this is really apt. It's really apt, this one is. It's Lumiere. And what's Philly is the light of my life. And there's Lumiere. There we go. Oh, isn't that lovely? Ah, that's lovely. A limited edition. I really love that one. So let's put him on the tree. He's the first one on the new side of the tree. Right. I've got to open it up again. Right, there we go. And there's Lumiere. Oh, isn't he darling? Yippee! So then, what we got next? Tsum. To some, they love the Tsums. It's a chocolate, it does it to me every time. Right, number 19, what's in there? It isn't. Well, I'll be jiggered. I'll be. What did I say yesterday? Wouldn't it be nice if we had Maid Marian? Did I not? And who do you think we got today? We got Maid Marian. Oh, isn't she lovely? Little tail there in all of her robes. Oh, that's really lovely. But isn't it strange we had Robin Hood, Little John and Maid Marian in a row? I really love these. Really love these. So there you go. Right then, cup of tea, and then shall we do our pin tag? Cindy, and her YouTube name is cyndiAKAdisneyqueen. I really like that. That's really, really good, isn't it? She reached out to me and asked me if I'd like to do a pin tag, and I said yes, of course I would. And then we come up with these questions together. It was very Christmas based, our first draft, if you like. And then we realised that by the time this video goes out, it's too late for people to be tagged in because they're not going to have a chance to do it for Christmas. So the first 4 questions you can answer it as normal or Christmassy, and then the ones after are just normal questions that can be done any time in the year. So that's where we got our inspiration from. Right. What we've entitled it is Questions I've Always Wanted to Ask. So then, there are 16 questions, but some of them are shorter answers. So the first one is, do you own a Christmas sweater or generally an ugly sweater? Well, I don't own a Christmas sweater and I don't do an ugly sweater because you've seen I live in spirit jerseys, that's like my uniform. I do have my Christmas spirit jersey as you see me in, which I absolutely love. And my ideal wish is to one day, and I know this, oh gosh, this is really quite aging, but I want one of those waistcoats, Christmas waistcoats that Jamie Lee Curtis wore in Christmas with the Cranks, and she put that on and then Christmas happened. I really want one of those. The kids will just die when I put one of those on, but I've got to find one of those somewhere. Number 2, what's your favourite Disney Christmas gift? My favourite Disney Christmas gift is a gift of us all being together in the parks at Christmas. The laughter, the silliness. You think I'm silly on a normal basis, try being with me when I'm in the parks. It's really, really magical. Really magical. Yeah, it's really magical. And I don't know if I've ever shared this story and the silly things that we do. And there was one, if I've shared it, forgive me, but there was one Christmas we were in the parks, and there was this lady and she was taking a photo in Epcot, only she was doing it outside the toilets, restrooms. She was stood outside and her friend was taking photos of her outside with restrooms above her head. And if she'd have moved like that, she would have had the Epcot ball, but she was there. And Savannah and I, we couldn't actually stand up. We were bent over double, cry laughing. In fact, Phil told us off to hurry up because we couldn't move. You know when something really tickles you, and to me, daily lives, you don't always have a chance to do that. So yeah, that's what I love most of all. Number 3, what's your favourite resort to visit at Christmas or generally throughout the year? My favourite resort to visit at Christmas has always been the Grand Floridian, and that's because when we first went, what's that, 13 years ago, they had all the beautiful statues outside the reception area, and it was so Christmassy, and I just love that. But for me now, I love the Polynesian. I love the atmosphere. I love the Hawaiian feel, the Polynesian feel, but I wouldn't want to stay there. And I wouldn't want to stay there because it's such a popular resort. I think there's actually too many people there, if that makes sense. So I like to go, but then come away. So yeah, and I think it's one of the most expensive as well. What's your favourite ride and why? Can you guess? It's got to be Slinky, hasn't it? Good old Slinky. Well, I was terrified of roller coasters, and for me, going on Slinky, Slinky, that's what I was doing on the ride. And now, if I go on a roller coaster, I'm terrified. Phil just like tuts and turns away. I go Slinky, Slinky, because it's like chanting yourself on to be okay. Because I'm a scaredy cat. I don't like it. Ever since I did the Big Dipper in Blackpool, oh, all those years ago, me and roller coasters. So when I go to Disneyland, the question is, will I do the Incredicoaster? I need to watch some serious vlogs on that. But yeah, so I've sort of conquered a fear, as well as making noises that I don't think are of this earth. Yeah, so I love that. So if you're not watching the Slinky Dog videos, go and check them out, because you will crease up with laughter, because I'm that ridiculous and I didn't think I was. Anyway, number 5, what's your favourite restaurant and why? So my favourite restaurant, hands down, without any doubt, nothing, is Citrico's. And that's based in the Grand Floridian, and it is an a la carte signature meal. And I haven't done all of the a la carte meals, but I just love the food in there. I love the ambience. I love how they treat me. I love the fact you can see the fireworks from the windows. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. The filet steak even, and the cheesecake. Say no more. So I'm one of them. You're one of them. I always order the same thing. I'm quite boring. But yeah, so yeah. Question 6, purse or backpack? Purse or backpack? Backpack and bum bag. I have a backpack because I put my camera in it. Phil and Blake are always like, I'll carry it, and I'm like, no. I like it on me so I can get it in and out as I want to. But I have a bum bag because I like to keep everything of value around my waist, so I know where it is and I know where the zips are, and just safety in today's world, unfortunately. Favourite fireworks show? Without a doubt, it's got to be Happily Ever After. I think it's so beautiful. The music, it lasts for, I think it was 18 minutes when I videoed it. I'd love to put the whole show on here with the original music, but you can't, obviously, because of copyright. But it's very emotional, and I think it's just stunningly beautiful. Favourite season to visit the parks? I think Christmas. Yeah, I think Christmas. I've done Halloween now, I've done Christmas, I've done Easter, I've done the summer. I haven't done like the dead of winter, so January, February, after Christmas. But for me, Christmas builds up the garlands, the music, everyone seems even happier. Yeah, and I like the music, and I just feel I can be even dafter than normal, so yeah, I like that. And daft, I think I explained it in another video, but daft isn't a word I know you use in America, but daft means silly, but it's like, no, you're so silly. It's a bit like that, so it's a bit like, you daft, it's silly funny, it's not an insult, so. Oh yes, I did do that, didn't I? Because I said unless you go daft, it's not so funny, but yeah, so that's that one. Trainers, shoes or sandals? Sandals. I found some fabulous sandals over here. I suffer. Oh, walking around those parks, I suffer. And sometimes I get a heel spur, so I get pain in my heel, and you have to have an injection and all of that. I've not had it for years. So sometimes I put shoe lifts in just to help the support, because walking, so you've not only got the aching of your feet, but I've got support issues. And, oh, sounds terrible, doesn't it? Trainers are fine, but I find if I've got them on and I've got socks on, it drains the energy out of my feet, if that makes sense. Whereas I found some sandals in the UK that just happen to be Skechers, and I can just live in them full time. They're fabulous. So when it's snowing and I'm wearing that'll be a look and a half, won't it? Right, number 10, Disney dining plan or buy as you go. Buy as you go. Buy as you go for me, because then I can have more fun, I can have what I want when I want, and I don't feel I've got to eat lots if I don't want to. And if I want to eat lots, so long as I've got the money in my purse, I can do. So yeah, definitely. And I'm sure you've seen my review a few videos ago. Favourite pin set. Easy, 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 easy. I have just done 2 puzzle pieces, and I've just completed the Cinderella one, which I absolutely adore. But my favourite one is the Tangled one, and I'll put a photo in here. And the reason it's my favourite is the colours and the sheen and the shine, and it was the first one, and there's something magical about it. So will I be doing other puzzle sets? Yes, if I can afford to. My plan is for those 2 is after Christmas, when it's quieter and I've got time, is to get some of the shadow boxes, or the deep set frames as we call them here in the UK, but just get the small ones, so they're like, so what, about 9 inches by 4 inches, something like that. Individual ones, and frame individually, because I think then the colours will really pop, rather than getting lost amongst many. So that's my plan for that. What do you like to do in the parks? Rides or shop? I don't need to answer that one, do I? You know, don't you? Like to shop. Shh, don't tell anyone, they'll never guess. Which is your go-to restaurant in Disney Springs? Have I got a go-to restaurant in Disney Springs? I tell you where I do really, really like. I like the Boathouse. The food in there is phenomenal. But last time we went in t-shirts and shorts. We've been at the parks, and I felt so underdressed. I felt like I stood out like a sore thumb. Yeah, I didn't feel right. So if you go, put something on a little bit smarter and change, and then you won't feel all, because I know I did. But the food in there is beautiful. I also like the Ola sandwich. I love their sandwiches, because we don't have that in the UK. We've got Subway, but we don't have Ola sandwich. I love that. And there's that new one that's open that's not affiliated to Disney, but it's in Disney Springs, and I can't think what it's called. It's down the street, just past the chocolate shop, the ganachery, and it's on the right, and they do flights of beer, and they've got so many wines. Wine Bar George, is it? Wine Bar George. I knew we'd get there eventually. Yeah, I really like it in there, and the big platters they do, and it's lovely. So it depends if you want a snack, a tapas, or a meal, doesn't it? But those are my go-tos. Favourite ice cream place or ice cream in the parks? Now, I haven't done them all, but my favourite one, and I was absolutely gobsmacked at the size of it, and that is Plaza Ice Cream Parlour off Main Street in Magic Kingdom. And that was the ice cream sandwich. So the fact that it's 2 humongous cookies filled with ice cream, and you're like eating it like a sandwich. Did I finish it? Did I eat it all? Of course I did. Of course I did. Oh, I forgot Dole Whip. I love that Dole Whip as well. Oh. But the ice cream sandwich, because yeah, we don't do things like that here. Well, I don't for sure. So number 15, favourite park photo. Favourite park photo. I don't know, I'm saying photo. Oh, Karen. Right. My favourite park photo is definitely one of all 4 of us on holiday, but due to censorship from Blake and Savannah, I can't put it in here. So my favourite photo of me on my own in the park is this one, so I'll put it in here. And I love that. I love I love the event. I love the fact no one's behind me. I love the castle. I love how I look. And the funny thing is, if you'd have seen me getting up afterwards, that would have made it very special to you as well. But anyway, I move on. And then the last one, number 60. Which is your favourite character out of the original 5 and why? Who do you think it is? It's Goofy. And the reason he's my favourite character is because he's funny, he's clumsy, he's a bit daft, and I think we're quite similar. And I love the way he doesn't take himself seriously. And that to me is what life should be. We shouldn't take ourselves seriously. So that's why I absolutely adore Goofy. Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. So I hope you've enjoyed that. So now I want to tag some people. Now it's Christmas time, so I know they're not going to have time before Christmas, but hopefully in January when things are quieter, they'll be able to do this. So first of all, I am going to tag Jessie from Miss Cherry's channel. So I'd like to hear all of Jessie's answers to this one. I'm also going to tag both my friends, Melissa, Pixie Dust and Peaches, and with her sister Mitzi, please, because you two together make me howl with laughter. I'm going to also tag Dana the Mouse Diva. See, I'm being very greedy here, aren't I? I'm also going to tag Becca, Disney Kitty. I want to hear all of her answers, and I know she's running behind on her videos as well, so hopefully in the new year. And I'm also going to tag an English YouTuber, and she's fabulous. You should go and watch her. She's got some fabulous unboxings, and she's such an enabler. I've gone on shops, I've done a subscription because she showed it me on her channel, because she was showing me, you know, she wasn't showing everyone, she was just showing me. So I'm also going to tag Vicky, and her channel is Vixen Lost in Disney. So I want to see what you ladies all have to say in your answers. I'm going to thoroughly enjoy it. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you've really enjoyed this. Take care of yourselves. Have the wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see you really, really soon. Like in tomorrow soon. Be good. Don't forget to click subscribe and the notification bell. Give me a thumbs up. But I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now, everyone. Bye.